Today we're going hiking.
In this video, you'll hear some interesting facts, see us having fun while hiking.
Oh God, help!
And of course, see lots of hiking. So without further ado, let's get into some of the facts about the area. This is Palo Duro Canyon, located just a little southeast of Amarillo, Texas, in a town named Canyon. At an elevation reaching 3,500 feet above sea level and a length of 120 miles, this is the second largest canyon in all of America, only being beaten by the Grand Canyon. Today we'll take a look at the various trails that the park has, how accurate the trail times are, and what it's like to actually hike here. But before we can hike, we have to pay an entrance fee of $8 per person. With that out of the way, we're going to make our way towards the Visitor Center, built in 1934. Here, there are many exhibits about currently existing and historic animals in this region. It also holds artifacts, like these ones of the Civilian Conservation Corps, a program created in 1933 to help unemployed unmarried men ages 18 to 25. The CCC was responsible for the construction of this state park and others like it, and the Visitor Center also has, of course, souvenirs that you can buy, and a telescope that's free to use that overlooks the park. After looking at all the trails listed here on this map and their times, we're deciding on the Rojo Trail. The trail's details say it is 1.2 miles one way, and it has a time listed of an hour, which sounds a little long, but the trail is at a difficulty level of moderate, so we'll see if this all makes sense. The added information about the trail also says, explore this shady, scenic trail through the rusty red quartermaster geologic formation at the canyon bottom. And this was the only footage I got of this trail before we finished.
Dude, that was 23 minutes.
All right, we hopped on the Rojo Trail thinking it was gonna take an hour, and instead it took us like 20 minutes. So now we're trying to find what trail to hop on next, see if this trail is a little better, because that one was pretty easy.
Are you videoing me? No, turn it off.
Watching this back, I think the trail times are actually meant to calculate the total time it takes, as if you're walking the trail to the end and back. But the fact it said one way on the length threw us off. So if it's the case that the times are the total amount, then it's actually accurate, but we didn't know this at the time, as you'll be able to tell by this next clip.
We hopped on the Sunflower Trail now. It says it's easy, and it says it's gonna take an hour, which probably means 15 to 20 minutes, but we'll see. What time is it right now?
It's like 2:30.
2:30 if you didn't hear Ronnie. According to this, we're gonna get there at 3:30, but to our calculations, we'll probably get there at 3.
You shall not pass.
I just did.
Oh, I'm not climbing up any higher.
I'll catch you.
Oh God, help!
I don't know if that's the best thing to scream out here.
The Sunflower Trail is pretty similar to the Rojo Grand Trail, but it does have this cool mini bridge, cacti, some shoe prints Lauren really likes,
Is that one of your guys's?
No.
It's like a cool shoe design.
and the Toad Suck Bog.
The most dangerous animal on this planet.
We're nearing the end of the Sunflower Trail. Now that we're at this cross, we need to decide the best way to get to the big cave.
Is my hand in it?
We'll take this little trail. That's the little fork we're at right now. Hop on like the Juniper Riverside Trail, and then while we were heading back, because we were gonna head back on the Cliffside Trail, we'll just hop on it right here, and we'll stop by the big cave.
Okay.
That could be like the one cool thing we do.
I did the math on the other trail, by the way, and it looked like we were gonna finish that one in 30 minutes. So it was another one that said an hour, and it was actually half an hour for us. I don't know if I can see it or not. Oh.
Get off my trail.
Luckily, this thermometer is right and it's nice and cool outside, but all we have left to do is get on the Juniper Cliffside Trail and we can make it to the big cave. But first, we're gonna take a break and talk about some really important things.
Water.
I think this is the third trail we're on now. We originally wanted to go on a trail. What was it called? It was the Lighthouse Trail we wanted to go on. It said 2 hours one way, so we didn't want to do a 4-hour hike. But now, knowing what we know, it might have been only 2 hours the whole thing, round trip.
And we
Just
saw a cardinal.
What was that?
We saw a cardinal. It was so cute. My first time seeing one.
thing I didn't drop the camera down there.
On the cliffside trail to the right, you see a cool view, and to the left, you see the big cave. We've made it here.
That dog did a lot of climbing. Look how sketchy this is. Stuff's falling down underneath your feet. Don't know what rock's secure and what's not. Never gets any less steep. All right, I'm gonna try to get up there. I see a lot of other people doing it, so I think I'm good. I just have a camera in my hand. Made some significant progress already. Boom. Pretty cool view. And the battery's about to die. Camera battery died as soon as I got up here. Luckily, Ronnie had an extra one.
Yeah, man.
Thought I did this whole climb up here for nothing. Lauren's saving all our energy for the trek back. I think we still have 2.5 miles, so it's probably gonna be about another hour or so. Not sure exactly, but want to make this cool little stop because everybody was here, so it seemed like it was really cool, and it is. Look at that. You can get to see my shadow on the rock. It's crazy how high up this is, looking down.
Someone put Joey on one of these rocks.
Really, it says Joey? We'll see if we can find the Joey rock, and just want to let everybody know I didn't write that. I wouldn't do that. So.
Joey rock.
There's the famous Joey rock. Crawl through this cave. That's the mission for right now. Sucks doing this with one hand.
Yeah, man, you probably need 2 hands right there.
Really?
I think so.
So far it's been doable.
I need the camera to get through if you want.
Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
Alright, we're through. Alright.
Made it.
Yeah. Now, the not so fun part, going back down. There we go. Okay. It's looking good. Oh, a little slip there. It's like I'm on Mars. Went from black to copper, but it was worth it.
Copper fit.
Okay.
It did not sound good.
Good segue for the next topic, or not topic, but part of the video. Made it down from there. Luckily, still alive, all of us. Now we have about 2.5 miles to get to the car.
Was that climb pretty hard?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely doable for all of us, but the hardest part is just being tired and then holding the camera in your hand and just not knowing how slippery some of the rocks are. That's always annoying. 401's, the 4's behind my head. It's turned out to be quite an adventurous hike. Originally, we thought we were just gonna go onto one trail and go back. We decided against that, but then we were kind of bummed out to start because the trail was a lot shorter than we had hoped for. But now, it feels like we've seen quite a bit of this area. See how we do if we can make it to this last stretch.
If we can make it.
We should be able to. We're on our last water though. I keep seeing the road from our trail thinking we're almost there, and then the trail takes a turn away from it. Now we're even further from the road.
The most dangerous animal in the planet.
We're slowpokes. Our friends are all the way up there.
Yep.
Can you zoom on here? No.
Right there. Now, we're kind of like in a halfway point. We're trying to get right there.
About halfway there now. Definitely going slower. It's getting darker as the sun's going down. We're getting more tired. I'm hungry.
We've been out for like, it's 4:23. We started at like 1:55-ish. And I think we have 1.5 miles to go.
And we started this portion after me climbing that rocks with Ronnie at 4. It's been about 30 minutes. It's looking like we are probably gonna get there in an hour since 30 minutes got us to the halfway point.
Apparently this is the second biggest canyon in the US. Obviously the first being the Grand Canyon. It's really cool out here. It's a lot of up and down, as you can see.
On the road again. No. We took the wrong trail, so we're trying to get back. Is it this thing? We're looking for JC, right? Okay. That's a no horses sign.
Oh.
I see some more markers. I don't know, everything's confusing now. We're taking right or left?
I think we just go this way.
All right. There's the parking lot over there. Exactly an hour. Crazy, but we made it. Boom. There's where we started.
After about 3 hours of hiking, we took around 15,000 steps and walked approximately 7.5 miles. Palo Duro Canyon is a really nice scenic state park that we would recommend to anyone watching, especially if you love hikes. It would have been cool to check out some more of the trails, but it's always best to end a little early. Staying until dark at these state parks is a really bad idea since there are no lights around, meaning you'll be hiking in complete darkness with unknown creatures lurking around the area. This was such a fun video to do though. We didn't even know if we were gonna record this, but our friends took us to the state park and we only found out this was the second largest canyon while we were actually on the hike. So just an amazing place, great views, awesome hiking, and just overall good time hanging out with our friends in Texas. So we hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.